Righty ho, so I decided to give the bike a wash and a polish today, and seeing as it's looking so shiny and spanky and the sun's out, I thought we'd take a short video and just talk about a couple of the things I've done. One thing I've done is carbon fibre front guard. The one when I got it, it had some been rubbing on the tyre at the back, something had jammed it down. But anyway, who cares? Carbon fibre front guard, way better. Already had the arrow system, already had the stock bar and mirror, one of only for some reason. I put the carbon rear hugger on it. This is the, as far as I'm concerned, desirable model with the forged wheels that look way nicer than the stock wheels, and the lighter, yada yada, supposedly faster handling. Not sure how much any mere mortal would ever notice it on the road, but it's certainly a nice to have, and they only did it for, I think, 2 years, 12 and 13. I know the 14 and 15 definitely didn't have them, and if you've got a 14 or a 15 with them on, I'd say it's more the fact that it's a 12 or a 2012, 2013 that's just been registered late. But what have I actually done to it? One of the best improvements I think I did was we revalved the compression stack and the compression fork, which seems to be quite a common issue with Triumph. Oland's equipped Triumphs I've seen as they try and make the initial damping real soft to make them plush, and all it ends up doing is making you blow straight through the first bit of the stroke and riding in the harder bit of the stroke. So we've found going harder on the initial shim stack, so you've got more initial damping, seems to make them ride a lot nicer. Obviously you need to have your springs that are right for your weight and or sag set right, or else you're never going to get anywhere. But definitely a big improvement there. Rebound I'm really happy with, so we haven't touched that. Yet to pull the rear shocky apart, but I reckon it'll have the same issue. I do have the front fly screen. I'm running a extension bit on it. Looks quite cool. I actually put a photo up at the start of the video of the bike with the fly screen that I'm running. It looks real good, and it definitely gets a lot of the wind blast off you. You can definitely get in and ride at high speed better with the fly screen with the extension on it, but it just puts the wind blast straight into your head, and which for me is fine. I don't care about that in the effort of riding, but it's just constant wind noise all the time. I'm just trying it with the fly screen off to see what the wind noise is like, and I've found it slightly better if I'm sitting sort of in a normal upright riding position, not sort of semi-crouched attack mode. The wind noise is way better, but as soon as I sort of crouch into it a bit, it's back to the wind blast hitting me in the head and wind noise again, so I'm probably going to put the screen back on. I'm actually trying to track down a used factory fly screen so I can cut it right down so it's just surrounds the dash, just comes up to the top of the dash, just to fill this void they end up with. I think it's kind of grown on me, but they just look wrong with nothing in the front, I think. Got radiator protectors there, ridiculously small front indicators, tail tidy, oh yes, and the super spanky out of the UK tank protector, looks awesome. Let's give her a start. Oh, this is going to get tricky because I'm going to have to use two hands. Right, I'm going to have to put the camera down. That's the other thing I've done, is I've remapped the bike, so I'm running the 5th gear, 6th gear map in every gear, and it's definitely a lot more punchy and responsive in the earlier gears. If I was commuting, I wouldn't have it that way. It's quite a bit more aggressive, particularly in second, but for honing over windy roads, it's a serious upgrade. And I've upped the rev limit to 10.5, and it's just really cured the issue I was having where I was just smashing into the rev limiter. It just like they literally keep making power they're making more power at limiter. That there's no drop off at the 9.5 grand limit. 10.5 is just, I haven't put it on a dyno, but I suspect it must start dropping off in power because I haven't been just crashing into the rev limiter with the rev limit set to 10.5, and it sounds real good with the aero. It's a shame it's so bright in a way, because she likes to spit flames. Still running the PAIR or AIS or whatever you want to call it, air injection into the exhaust system, and it just sounds so good on the decel, the popping, I love it. The spitting flames, I love it. It's just awesome. But there you have it. 1050 speed triples for the win.